Okay, so next HIIT workout. So we're going to do 6 exercises, 30 seconds each, 10 seconds interval between each one, and then we're going to do 3 rounds. So if we start by stretching, so if we start with the Sphinx on the floor, so lifting up on the forearms, keeping the hips in contact with the ground. Then we're going to take it into child's pose, so sink into this stretch. And then we're going to take it forward into Sphinx. So each of these stretches will hold for 15 seconds. And then we get back into child's pose. Right, and then if we do cat, so we're going to lift the back and we're going to drop the head. And then deep, trying to get words out, then we're going to do cow, so we're going to push the belly button down, lift the head up. And then we're going to do cat, swing off the back and drop the head. Then we're going to do cow, so we're going to push the belly button down, lift the head up. Right, and then from there, we're going to come onto our backs. We're going to have our legs bent, we're going to have the knees bent. What we're going to do, we're going to bend the right leg, we're going to push the right leg away with the right hand. Right, and we're going to switch the legs. So we're then going to do the left one. So we're going to push the left one away with the left hand. Right, if you come to standing, so we're going to start by rolling the shoulders back. We're going to do 10 of these. Then we're going to roll it forward. 10 again. Brilliant. And what we're going to do, we're going to take it back. We're going to do one arm at a time. To take out the wall, take out my hand. On my watch. And again, take it forward. Take out the wall. I'm not that strong, am I? Right, and if we can do this, we can take the arms across the chest. Right. And then we're going to bring the arms out in front, bring them back and forward. Try to keep those arms in line with the shoulders as we're bringing them back. Right, and then from there we're going to turn the head left and right. So you can turn to the left and then to the right, pausing in the middle. Right, and left, and then right, and then left, and then right, and then left, and then right, and then left, and then right, and back to neutral again. Right, then what we're going to do, we're going to take the head down, we're going to take it up, once again pausing in the middle, down, and up, and down, and then up, down, and then up, down, and then up, and then back to neutral. What we're going to do, we're going to tilt the head side to side. So we're going to tilt the head to the left. Ooh, nice little click. Then you're going to take it to the right. And then to the left, briefly pause in the middle. And then to the right. And then to the left. Ooh, a bit of sandpaper sometimes. And then to the right. Well, actually it feels more like. And then to the left, sometimes what you might imagine if sand was being poured through a timer. And then to the right. And then to the left. And then to the right. So once more, left. And then to the right. That's neutral. So it doesn't help, even though it's been a whole day and I've just smashed that 7K run. It doesn't help when you sleep at night and your head's stuck in one position all the time and scar tissue is going to develop and your neck is going to get really stiff and tight. So it's always good to stretch off the neck and loosen off the shoulders. Right, next thing we're going to do is we're going to rotate the head to the left and then to the right. I like to think of this like a pendulum. So you go from one ear to the left and then to the right, so you come up from one to the other. And the left, and then to the right, and then to the left, and then to the right, and to the left, and then to the right. Brilliant. Right, if we come back to neutral, so we're going to interlock the hands, we're going to push the head back into the hands. You can come out of that one, and then keep the hands, interlock the hands again. And we're going to push the head into the hands this way around, this time. Right, if we then bring the hands down, so if we then lift the shoulders, bring them back, drop them down, hold that position. You can also bring the head back as well, and the neck. Good posture, good one for posture, this one. Right, next thing we're going to do is we're going to turn the head to 90 degrees. You're going to bring this here down, imagine like a fish hook on it. You should feel like a stretch from the neck all the way down to the shoulder. Right, I'm going to switch sides, so we're going to take it the opposite. Loosen the plot right down the left side, now you can do the right side. So you can turn the head to the right, 90 degrees, you're going to bring the sit down. Right, back to neutral. Okay, so we stretch off the wrist next. I'm going to turn this way. So bring them back. Hold these ones for 15 seconds. Then we're going to do the other hand. We're going to bring the hand down this way. And then the other way. Right, I'm going to come back to this direction. We're going to turn the wrists 10 times. And then the other way, 10 times. Right, we can turn the hands over and back 10 times. Brilliant. All right, nice and loose. So, as I said, we're going to do 6 exercises. I'm about to open the window, so if you want to do the same, feel free. I know I'm going to open the window pretty much in every single video I think I've done so far. What I was going to say is the last exercise we're going to be doing is dips. So I'm going to be using the sofa, but you can either use a sofa if you've got one behind you, or if you want to grab a chair to dip on. And feel free to grab yourself some water right now as well. Okay. So they're going to sort the mat out. Okay, so the first exercise we're going to be doing is working the abs. So I'm going to quickly demonstrate that one. So what you're going to start with doing is in the plank position here, you're going to be jumping in and jumping out. All you're going to be doing. Right. Okay. So if we start in 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. 20 more seconds. That's really pushing it. Alright, next one, I believe is squat jumps. So, yes. Right, so we're going to go in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. So you're going to jump as high as you can, bend those knees as you come down. Make sure those knees are rolling in, and you can do as many as you can in 30 seconds. So make sure the knees aren't rolling in, nice soft landing as you come down, and jump as high as you can. So really lift yourself in the air. Really Get those quads working. Right, next one is jumping lunges. So for this one, you can either walk into them if you prefer, or you can jump into them. Okay, so alternating and go. Big core. 15 seconds. Make sure that knee isn't rolling in. Or make sure both knees aren't rolling in. Really spring up. Brilliant. Okay. Now pause it again. You've got 3 left of this round. Next one is a burpee. So you can either do the burpee with the press up at the bottom or no press up. So we go 3, 2, 1, and then go. So I'm going to choose to do a press up to make it harder at the bottom. Then you jump, bend those knees. As you come down, nice soft landing. Come as hard as you can. Bend those knees. 12 seconds. Hard as you can. Nice soft landing. Right. Next one is mountain climbers. So, in a plank position, up on your toes, you're going to do opposite knee to opposite elbow. Right, you're going to go in 3, 2, 1, and go. So you're going to as many as you can, 30 seconds. Really push. 22 seconds to go. Really push. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Really push. Right. Last one, dips. So, you can either do dips on the heels, straight leg, or you can have your knees bent. It's up to you. So you can either have your knees bent and dip like this, or so that one you're on your feet and you dip into your knees bent, or to make it harder you can have your legs out straight, up on your heels and dropping down. Right, straight leg on the heels is the harder option, and we're going to go in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and go. 30 seconds. So dropping your glutes almost to the floor, just kind of hovering over it. You don't want to bring your glutes down each time, you just want to let them kind of hover over the floor. Because if you let them come down each time, kind of, it is effective. 5 seconds. And rest. Right, so a minute rest. So, if you grab a drink if you need it. Please open the window, it's a lovely day. Right. Okay, get yourself ready. And come standing. Okay, we're going to go again, so we're going to start with our abs. So, plank position, jumping in, jumping out. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. As many as you can. Really go for it. It's only 30 seconds. So all you got to do is push yourself for 30 seconds. So as many as you can. 15 seconds to go, so you're halfway already. 8 seconds. Feel the burn. Whew. Right. Next one, straight up, straight up. Squat jumps. Just jump as hard as you can and down. Nice soft landing as you come down. Go as hard as you can. Sink into that squat. Soft knees. Bend those knees as you come down. Drive up. So it doesn't help. I did a trail run before this for 7 kilometers. Yes. Right. Next one is jumping lunges. Let's get yourself in position. Whew. And go. So if I can do this after a 7K run, you can do it. Hey, we could all do it after a 7K run. If you got the determination and motivation, we all can. And the next. Okay. Whew. Wow. Right, next one. Burpees. With the press up if you can and make it harder. There you go. And just to say, you can do the press up on your knee if you want. You come down. But it's not as high. If you can, do it on your toes. Make sure you jump at the top. Jump as high as you can. Nice soft landing. And down. Nice and springy. Right, next mountain climbers. So get yourself in a plank position. You can do knees to elbows, opposite knees, opposite elbow. And go. So really go for it. 22 seconds to go. Sixteen seconds. Really go for it. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Really push. Next one, straight into it. You do dips. Ideally with your legs straight if you can. On your heels to make it harder. There you go. So already sweating. 21 seconds to go. Feel that burn in the triceps. Make sure those glutes aren't coming all the way down. Make sure they're just hovering up. 5 seconds. And rest. Whew. Wow. That's really good. So, give yourself a minute. So give yourself a minute to recover, and you can grab a drink, open a window. But one thing not to do, don't get a towel and wipe yourself down. So you don't need to do that. You don't need to mop your brow. You don't need to mop your brow. Because a lot of people will think, oh yeah, sweating, best wipe off the sweat. No, don't do that. That's your body's way of cooling itself down. If you do that, you're gonna get against your body. So sweat is a good thing. Sweat is a very good thing. Right, we're gonna go again in 10 seconds. Last round, okay? 6 exercises. I am sweating the bits. I'm not gonna wipe off though. Okay, right, gonna come to standing. We're gonna start with in the plank position, jumping in, and jumping out. Right, we're going to go 4 seconds, 2, 1, in a position, and go. Swing it back, and then, as you can, 30 seconds. 20 seconds to go. Keep going. Just gonna pull my shorts up. It's not a nice look, is it? 15 seconds. I'm not careful, I've got to run my shoulders next before I know it. 6 seconds. Really push. Woo! Right, straight up. Jumping squats next. Just jump as high as you can. Then dropping into that squat. Okay, nice and high. Drop down. Nice and high. Drop down. Good squat. At the bottom, keep those knees nice and soft. Good landing. So jump as high as you can. 10 seconds left. 6 seconds. Jump as high as you can. And next one. Ha. Right. Man. Jumping lunges next. In 3, 2, 1. There you go. Make sure that knee is not going over the toes. And make sure those knees aren't rolling in. Right. 15 seconds left. Feel those quads. Looking forward to those stretches. Right, next one, burpees, ideally with a press up. At the bottom, there you go. And jump as high as you can. Nice soft landing. I had quite a few hills today in that one, and I can feel them. Yeah, it's no excuse. As high as you can. Really go for it. Enough. Right, next one is mountain climbers. So, plank position. Opposite knee to opposite elbow. There. Go. 20 seconds to go. $13 seconds. Really push. If I can do this, you can do this too. Really push. Really push. 3 seconds. Last one. Dips. Got 5 seconds. Get that chair. Get that sofa. And go. That's a. It's not good attractive noise. I would keep the noises to myself. 20 seconds to go. Ten seconds. It's the last exercise, really push. If you sucked on any of it, just keep going. You've only got 5 seconds. As long as there's no real serious pain, as long as it's all bearable, keep pushing. Extra one for luck. Woo! Amazing. Wow. Right. So what we're going to do is call for CPR and then stretch. Or better yet, forget the CPR and just grab yourself a glass of water if you need it. Right, so grab that water if need be, then we'll finish my stretching. That was awesome, by the way. I thoroughly enjoyed that one. I'm sweating a bit, even shaking a little bit. Wow. Right, let's finish my stretching. So if we start with the sphinx stretch, Adjust my t-shirt again. Losing weight, it's good. Burn the fat, losing weight, building muscle. All those press ups with the burpees. It's good, really good. Right. Okay, so we get the Sphinx position. Then you're going to take it back in the child's pose. Then you can take it back in the Sphinx. Then again, take it back in the child's pose. Then from there, on all fours, you're going to do cat, so you can lift your back and you can drop your head. You can do cow, so you can lift the back, we're going to push the belly button down, lift the head up. Cat, so you're going to push the belly button. We're going to lift the back and drop the head. Then we're going to do cow. We're going to push the belly button down, lift the head up. Fourth time lucky. Get the right words out. Right, that's what we're going to do. Lie on your back, have your knees bent, your legs bent. You're going to lift one leg up, and then what you're going to do is with your right hand you're going to push away your right leg. You're then going to switch that over, so you're then going to bend your left leg, push your left leg away with your left hand. Right, and then we go back in the Sphinx. I lie down and pull a mind sweat. Nice. Right. In the Sphinx. Just lift yourself up. Then we can go back in the child's pose. Swing back into it. Then you can take yourself forward. You Sphinx again. And you're going to go back in the child's pose, sitting back into it. Working at the Sphinx. Really getting a good stretch in the back. Checking the camera's still going. Then you're going to take it back in the child's pose. Okay, next we're going to do cat. So for cat, lift on the back, drop in the head. We're going to do cat, we're going to push the belly button down, lift the head up. We're going to do cat again, so lift the back, drop the head. Cow, so you can push the belly button down, lift the head up. Right, then we're going to come to standing. So we're going to turn the head to the side, turn the head to the left. Then we're going to turn the head to the right. Bring the head down. You can hear a dripping noise, that is the sweat coming off my forehead, which is awesome. I need to turn the head up. Okay, give me head back to neutral, tilt the head to the left. The head to the right. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to rotate the head to the left, and then we're going to rotate it to the right. And we can come back to neutral. Then you're going to lace your hands together, you're going to push your head back in your hands. And then you're going to push your head into your hands. And we can do, you can lift your arms up, bring them back, drop them down, and hold that. You can also push your neck back if you like. Really good one for posture, this one. Right, that's what we're going to do. We're going to turn the head to 90 degrees, you bring the sit down. Turn the head to the right, and put this here down. Right, I'm going to stretch the wrists. I'm going to turn this way so you can see what I'm doing. Do the other hand. Hand down and back, me. And do the other one. That's right, so I'm going to circle the hands out 10 times. You do the other way, inwards, 10 times. Turn the hands over. Once again, that was 10 times. That's what we're going to do. We're going to stretch the quads. Right, we're going to do the other leg. See, it's my more wobbly side. Find a point to focus on. Brilliant. Right. Next what we're going to do is stretch off the calves. Right, so you're going to put one leg against an object. I'm wearing socks, that's not so bad. I won't mark the walls much. So if you're not feeling the stretch, maybe your foot's not close enough to the wall, so you can just drop it, bring it closer, lean over that foot. So you're stretching your gastroc, your gastrocnemius. Right, we're going to stretch the other leg off. As I said, you want to bring it nice and close to the wall, lean over the leg. So for this one, you're keeping the legs straight. You don't want to be like dead locked in, but you want to keep it straight. You can have a slight bend in the knee. You don't want to do that because that'll be stretching your soleus. You want to keep your legs straight. What I'm saying is you don't want to completely lock it out. Just like this. That's good. Right, next what we're going to do, another calf stretch that I want to do. So, one leg forward, one leg back, forward leg bent, back leg straight, leaning into it. Ideally, you want both your big toes pointed forward. We're almost there, and then stretch left. Right, and we can do, you can switch legs. So what you want to do, you want to make sure that ideally you want both your big toes pointing forward, be leaning over this leg here. But what you also want to do is, for this leg here, with the leg straight, you want to keep that heel down the ground. I mean, you want it to feel like a comfortable stretch, but yeah, ideally you want that heel planted on the ground, leaning over your front leg. For me, I might go a little bit further forward, so Yeah, you got your toe nice and close to the wall. Yeah, enjoy it. That's it, that feels better. I can feel it more now. Right, last two stretches we're going to do is for the hamstrings. So, you can put one leg up, and then you're going to lean over that leg. So what you're doing is you're pivoting at the hip. Not pivoting, is it pivoting? Is it? I suppose you're leaning from the hip. Pivot. Leaning. Tilted at the hip. Right, we're going to do the other leg. Last one. So you're placing one leg up. What you're going to do, you're going to lean forward. So you're keeping your back straight, you're keeping this leg straight, you're just bringing yourself forward. So you're leaning over this leg. An important thing to do, I think, to avoid, is not press down this leg when you're holding this. Because I don't think you want to, I personally don't think it's good to place pressure on your quads and your knees when you're doing that. So I tend to lightly put my hand there, very lightly, or not even at all. It's good on for balance otherwise, isn't it? Right, great workout everyone. That was awesome. Hope you have a good day. See you later.